Hashima Island, located off the southern coast of Japan, in the middle of the sea, is an abandoned island. The island's name, Hashima, comes from the Japanese word meaning battleship, as its silhouette resembles a ship when viewed from a distance. However, the island's mystery lies not just in its appearance, but also in its past. The eerie atmosphere is created by the abandoned buildings, remnants of a once thriving mining community. Today, Hashima is known worldwide as the Ghost Island. It was once one of the most densely populated places in Japan, but after years of a booming coal mining industry, it was left behind. Now, the deserted buildings and streets echo a silent and haunting past. Discovered in 1887, Hashima Island began to gain fame due to its coal mines. The island's rich coal deposits played a vital role in Japan's industrialization. By 1916, a mining town was established on the island, and its population grew rapidly. The coal extracted from the island became crucial to Japan's economic growth. By 1959, Hashima had a population of 5,259 people, making it one of the most densely populated areas in the world. High-rise buildings, schools, hospitals, cinemas, and shops were all built to support the miners and their families. Everything on the island revolved around the mining operations. Even at night, workers would return to the factories, and the work never stopped. However, in the early 1970s, global declines in coal production and economic shifts began to affect Hashima's future. The coal deposits on the island started to run out, signaling the end of its industrial significance. In 1974, the mine was closed, and Hashima Island began to be abandoned. Slowly, but inevitably, buildings deteriorated, streets were left empty, and the island became a shell of its former self. People left the island, each relocating to different cities, never to return to the place they once called home. All that remained were decaying buildings, mine shafts, and a cold, silent emptiness. The closure of the mines and the departure of the people transformed Hashima into a time capsule. Over time, Hashima Island became associated with fear and mystery. Many local legends and stories started circulating about the island. According to visitors, strange sounds could be heard at night, and silhouettes were seen through the old windows of the buildings. Some even claimed that they could sense a strange shadow while walking around the island. In recent years, the island has attracted more attention. Tourists, drawn by the creepy tales and the allure of abandoned structures, began to visit Hashima. It has now become a major tourist attraction in Japan, but the government limits access, only allowing visitors in certain parts of the island, carefully controlling the tourism. Many paranormal researchers have shown interest in Hashima Island. It is considered one of the most haunted places in Japan. Stories about restless spirits wandering the abandoned buildings have circulated for years. Some visitors have claimed to have seen ghostly figures and shadows in areas like the old worker dormitories or near the mine entrances. According to these stories, the area surrounding the island also has strange air patterns. Some tourists have claimed that while they were on boats near the island, they were disturbed by unseen spirits or otherworldly beings. Today, Hashima Island is one of the most famous abandoned places in Japan. Only a portion of the island is open for tourist visits, while the rest remains off-limits. Over time, the island has deteriorated further due to the effects of time and nature, with old structures crumbling and being overtaken by greenery. Hashima stands as a reminder of the past, with its dilapidated structures carrying the memories of its once thriving community. Its future remains uncertain. However, the remnants of its past ensure that Hashima Island will never be forgotten. The abandoned buildings continue to carry the stories of the miners and the lost era of the island. Hashima Island was once a thriving coal mining community, a place where people lived and worked. Today, it stands as a ghost town, with abandoned buildings, mining pits, and eerie sounds. It is a place steeped in mystery and fear, reflecting a dark chapter in Japan's history. If you are looking for a journey filled with fear and history, Hashima Island should be on your travel list. However, be prepared. You will feel the presence of a lost time and the eerie sense of abandonment as you walk through the island.